Hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. This is Joysola, your favorite channel box. So today I'll be sharing life lessons from my toddlers. In a few days, Oluwafife and Oluwafolajimi, my children, will be 3. And parenting, I can say, has been one of my most challenging seasons yet. I remember just a few weeks ago, I was in that state where I was so tired. I had my head so done in, and I was just telling my husband that sometimes I still feel like I need to be parented myself, and then here I am parenting 2 strong individuals. But the beauty is that in spite of the challenges, in spite of the strain, in spite of the stretch, it's been so amazing watching them grow, and I really won't give up this privilege for anything in the world. And beyond that, I've learned a lot of lessons from them. Just watching them and watching the way they interact with each other and the way they go about life has taught me a lot of lessons. And today, in honor or in celebration of their 3rd birthday, I'll be sharing life lessons from my toddlers. Yay! So the first lesson that I'll be sharing on is forgiveness. Woohoo! Forgiveness. Watch if Ife and Fola interact with themselves. You can imagine they're twins, they live in the same house, they probably have a lot of common toys, they have to share, they have to learn to share with themselves, they have to learn to play with each other. But in the process, I've realized that forgiveness is something that comes easily to children. Like, they can be fighting this 1 minute, and in the next moment, they are best of friends again, and nobody has to sit them down and teach them a big life lesson or sit them down and say, okay, you need to talk to your brother, you need to speak to your sister, forgive your sister. And I've realized that they keep no record of wrongs. Their heart is free of guile. That is such a beautiful thing. And I think as adults, we need to inculcate that. I don't know where we lost it along the line. Like, forgive easily. Don't wait for the other person to apologize. Don't wait for the other person to, as in, truly forgive, and don't keep any record of wrongs. That's the first lesson I've learned from my toddlers. Forgiveness. They forgive each other at the speed of concern, and the next minute they are hugging themselves and saying, Fife, I love you, Fola, I love you. And I'm like, well, you're not the ones just fighting a few minutes ago. And I realized that it's very important. If you're going to live a joyful life, a happy life, we need to inculcate that habit of forgiveness. So first lesson, forgiveness. The second thing I've learned from them is that fun is in the eye of the beholder. You wonder what I mean by that? Fun is in the eye of the beholder. They can find fun in the most bizarre, the weirdest situations, the weirdest places. I feel like adults, we become so boggled with life, so boggled with the issues that we encounter in our day-to-day activities, that we've forgotten to find fun in the little things. I mean, it starts to rain and they break out into this joyful song of it's raining, it's pouring, and then you're wondering, this is not fun for me, this rain is a disruption in my plans. But to them, it's such an exciting time for them to practice their nursery rhymes or to run around in the rain or to get messy, and they enjoy these things. The other day, I was trying to wear them out, so I took them out into the compound to play. And as they were out there playing, they start to see butterflies, and then they start to chase butterflies. And then I'm like, who has time to be observing butterflies and chasing butterflies? But then fun really is in the eye of the beholder, and it was an exciting experience for them, counting the butterflies, running around in the compound. I feel like life has made a lot of us lose our wonder. So little things like butterflies, plants, animals, they don't mean anything to us again. We've become so well accustomed to life that we miss the many miracles in today. So I think it's very important for us to calm down, chill, enjoy life a bit, be present in the moment. Yes, be present in the moment. I think that's one thing children have. They live in the moment. They're not worrying about tomorrow. You may say that yes, it's easy for them because somebody else is bearing all their burdens, their parents, you are the ones responsible for them, you're the ones worried about their school fees, what they're going to eat. But you can try to inculcate that habit of being present in the moment. Enjoy the moment, enjoy your life. Don't get so worn out by life that you forget to really enjoy the things that God has created around us. So fun is in the eye of the beholder. The 3rd lesson I've learned from them is, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Every major milestone has been, will I say, punctuated by failures, in the sense that when they were going to learn how to walk, they fell a lot of times. but it never deterred them from trying the next time. When they started to learn their colors, they failed a lot of times, but it never stops them from trying or going at it or trying to learn their colors. Failure doesn't mean anything to children. To them, it's just a normal part of the process. It's a learning curve, and they embrace it with so much joy and excitement. But as adults, I feel like we've allowed failure determine a lot of things for us, and we forget to see failure for what it truly is, which is just feedback. And I think that that's what children have done. They've realized that failure is just feedback. So when you say, oh, you can try harder, they just go at it. They really go at it and try harder. They don't think failure determines who they are, and they don't allow failure put a cap on them. So indeed, I think that that's one amazing lesson to embrace. If at first you don't succeed, try, and try again. The next thing I've learned from my children is radical trust. No wonder the Bible parallels faith and says childlike faith. Like, they are so trusting. Their father throws them in the air, and they don't have any care in the world. They are not worried whether they're going to hit their head on the roof. They are not bothered about all those things. They just believe that if it's my daddy that's playing with me, I can trust my dad. I remember that countdown to this birthday about 6 months ago. So Femi fell in love with Sophia, the cartoon Sophia the First, and she's been screaming, "Mommy, I want Sophia cake, I want Sophia cake." That's how she would say it. And eventually I said, okay, you get Sophia cake for your birthday. And the moment I said, you will get Sophia cake for your birthday, the conversations moved from, "Mommy, I want Sophia cake," to, "Mommy, thank you for my Sophia cake." And then when her dad came back from work that same day, she ran to the door and then grabbed them and said, "Daddy, thank you for my Sophia cake." And I feel like we all need to embrace that heart of childlike trust, childlike faith, believing that God has our back. God has got us. If the word of God promises us a thing and we have prayed about it, let's just believe that settles it, and just continue with thanksgiving, believing that we will get that thing which we have prayed for and that thing which we desire. Another thing I have had to learn the hard way is that you are unique. Stay in your lane. Okay, so for those who don't know, I have a set of twins. So Fifi and Fola are twins, although unidentical, but they were womb mates. They were giving birth on the same day, barely 2 minutes apart. And I realized, nurturing them so far, that they're so different. It was very hard for me in the first year not to compare them and say, see your sister or see your brother. And Fifi or me, just like me, is talkative, she's very assertive, she's very intellectual, loves academics. Like, for a 3-year-old, academic performance is very above average, and she'll rather not watch TV, rather not watch cartoons, as long as she has her coloring pad, or as long as she's writing her numbers or doing something intellectual or academic. In every situation, she finds the intellectual part of it. So you come to her wearing a colorful dress and she's trying to identify all the colors. So the temptation for me as a parent is to say, Fola, why are you not like Fife or me? But I realized that they are unique. They have their strengths. They both have their strengths. And comparing them will be doing the other person injustice. So while Fife or me is the intellectual one, Folajimi is creative, very good with his hands. When it comes to building blocks and doing all those things, he excels at that more than all the other intellectual things. So, and as adults, it's the same thing with us. You have your own unique giftings, you have your own unique strengths. So thrive in that, stay in your lane, enjoy your strengths, live out your strengths, live out your uniqueness. Stop trying to clone yourself after another person, or stop trying to clone yourself after a pattern that you have seen on social media. Enjoy and celebrate your individuality. That's what another lesson I have learned from my children. Okay, I've also learned from them that it's okay to ask for help. Like, there's no shame in their game. They are not afraid, they are not ashamed to ask for help. If they need help buckling their shoes, they come, "Mommy, please, can you help me?" And to them, it doesn't mean anything. If they want you to feed them, they come, "Mommy, please feed me." And it doesn't mean anything to them. But it's as though as we grow up, we think that part of growing up is the fact that you must suck up all your struggles and you must not reach out to ask for help. I think that one other thing that we need to backtrack to and learn is the fact that it is okay to ask for help. And this one gets me all the time. Men thinking about it, I'm getting really emotional. They love unconditionally. Oh my god, the hugs, the random mommy I love you, as they love everybody. There's no segregation. They will tell their nanny that they love her just the same way they will tell me and their father that they love us. They love unconditionally, they love genuinely, and they're not afraid or ashamed to say it, and they're not ashamed or afraid to celebrate us. If you tell me things that I look beautiful, which is almost every time, even at times when I'm questioning myself and I'm asking myself whether this looks nice, she just comes to me and the random mommy, you're beautiful, wow, your hair is lovely. I also feel like it's a function of the way we raised them, because from a very young age, we always said to them that we love them. We always said to them that they are beautiful, they are handsome. We try to make sure that they grow up in this positive environment where the words that we speak to them and the things that we say to them are so positive. So if you come in contact with my children, I'm not bragging, but it's very rare for you to hear them say anything negative. As in first meeting, they can say to you that they love you. And I think it's also a function of their hearts. They're children and they just love unconditionally, and they're not ashamed to say it. And the last, but well, not the, let's say, not the least or whatever thing that I have learned from them is that be you, be fun, be spontaneous, be genuine, enjoy, embrace life, embrace the adventure, embrace the thrill that comes with growing up, and just breathe, just live, just enjoy being you. I hope that as you watch this video and as you listen to the life lessons that I have learned from my toddlers, it also impacts on you, because it feels like we were all at that stage at some point, but life has made us deviate from the way we really were, or life has reconditioned us into being another type of way. We can just backtrack, take a few steps backwards, and just learn from these children and just really embrace life. I hope you have a really nice day. Thank you so much. Bye.